The next two poems are still two from Cuss and Boots. They're not ones I do regularly, they're not ones I perform. I don't think I've performed either at Monday Club. Scouse Birds was written because it was written about three years ago, after the National, and the Daily Mail had done that thing where they'd taken photographs of the girls there and put them on basically the website and in the newspaper, were more or less saying to people, come on, let's go and poke fun at the Northerners. The thing is with them, they hadn't bothered to do any research and check whether the females in the photographs were actually Northerners. Quite a lot of them probably weren't. They might be from the north, they might be from surrounding areas, and they might be from another part of the country. But, you know, why would the Daily Mail ever stop to find out whether what they're printing is the truth? So this is Scouse Birds. Scouse Birds at the races, freshly lacquered highlights curled, not a movement in the breeze. Cricket papered dollies swaying tiptoe in their shiny Geiger heels. Cracked up bronzies from Tamfastic, acrylic nails extended like sharp claws, to tear through bitchy headlines that brand them tacky retail whores. Scouse Birds drinking pink champagne, escaping the tedium of kids and jobs, catching the eye, the heart, the wallet of some racing chap. Easy target for media snobs. Scouse Birds pegged out between two mates like a badly hung wet sheet. Not quite 9 o'clock, but knees are buckling onto swollen high-heeled feet. Swaying in the moonlight, a cappella swearing, bellowing, firecrackers across the night. That proper fucking bastard really screwed my life. Scouse Birds in pyjamas, pushing prams to wait outside school gates. Plastic shopping bags tied to each handle, like matching ballast weights. Heads thick and pounding from all the vodka Red Bulls they drank the night before. Cricket dress and Kurt Geiger heels decorate the bedroom floor. Scouse Birds like fancy peacocks, gaudy flashes break through the greyness of real life. Photos on the net and mocking taglines that cut no deeper than a butter knife. Scouse Birds with their mashed up dreams hide broken pieces inside their boxing gloves. Brittle granite faces glower, lips snarl and shielding fragile hopes and secret loves. Scouse Birds drink vodka at the weekend, get smashed with Scouse Bird mates, then sit smoking in the early hours, planning the next escape. Scouse Birds with their orange glaze and sepia-tinted dreams, flashy birds of Paradise Street, or just drama-loving queens. Thank you. And the next one is another one. It's a story one. I wrote after hearing something of a tale from one. I love going to my hairdressers, hence me hair. But also, it's not just to get my hair done and because I enjoy it. It's also because of the stories that they tell me about people they grew up with. Mrs. MacCreedy and Donny Osmond grew out of a story about someone that I don't really want to give too much information away. But it grew out of a story I was told while I was at the hairdressers. So this is MacCreedy and Donny Osmond, and it's slightly different to what I normally do. Mrs. MacCreedy flops into a chair like a stack of untidy Dunlops, in front of a window onto the rest of the street, watching the neighbours she never greets. She dreams of her feet in satin-toe shoes as Donny amused whispers, "True Swan Lake." She rises tiptoes graceful pose, as fingers barely touch. He holds her hand, nods to the band and they dance. Pop MacCreedy, one eye and a ball of fat, hates his mother when he finds her like that. All mashed up dreams, it seems to him she isn't there at all. He snaps her back with a slap. Father Bunloafer's at the door, shaking his timper for the poor. He was in the Nag's Head before, must have spent the place in ale and he's wanting more. Mrs. MacCreedy sways away to greet the priest. Already boiling the kettle and mashing the tea they will share, and he'll swear she makes the best around. She knows it's a lie he'll tell to all, but not the sort to land him in hell. His soul is pure, it's Pop who worries him more. His blackened heart and his love of beer, just like his father's drunken leers. She wastes no tears or prayers to the saints of a hopeless cause. Mrs. MacCreedy writes letters to the Catholic Times to complain about Playtex. She stops wearing a bra cause their ads are crimes. Cross your heart, a blatant disregard for the Sacred Heart and the start of her war of words. Father Bunlow tries to contain the peace across corporate battle lines. But Donny Osmond, a poster boy, fills her heart with a secret joy, and she can forgive his Mormon faith, as it's never too late to return to the fold. She's not sold on fanciful religions, and that are just not old enough to hold a congregation in awe of the Lord. But in her mind, Donny sings as she blows smoke rings. His voice brings the love she missed, and she wishes that he was there to hold her hand and share the prayers she makes to save the souls of those she adds to a growing list. Mrs. MacCreedy, 3 days in a chair, a vacant stare, blood drip crust around her nose, and Donny the witness in frozen pose, and his wall too flat to call for help. His nicotine tan and teeth a shade of grey below his lady. Pop MacCreedy, born lazy, arrives too late to save his mother, can't be arsed with the bother of it all, takes the jewellery to pawn and calls the priest to deal with the rest. Mrs. MacCreedy lies in a wooden box, arms crossed on her chest and pressed to her breast the folded poster of Donny, and in her dreams they seem to be light as air as they dance. Donny, her lips are frozen on her last word, the only man who ever cared. Thank you. And both of those poems, as I've said, a little bit more advertising, are from my book Cuss in Boots. And if you want any more information, contact me. Bye for now.